The Trilogy of Survival Tools, Part 2, The Why. Now, you might be saying, okay, that's nice, even a little interesting. But why the heck do I need this stuff? I go to work every day to my nice, modern, air-conditioned office, sit in a comfy swivel chair, tickle my keyboard, and make marvelous things happen. I go home to my nice house in the burbs. Oh, I like to go camping once in a while, maybe even to a 2-star motel, but wilderness? Not a chance. What good is having this stuff going to do me? Hang on a minute. So let me get this straight. You think that your nice, peaceful little existence is going to just stay that way? Excuse me. Well, let me clue you in case you don't remember this. Turned into this in 3,000 heartbeats, and this went to this in 20,000 more, and this in 178 heartbeats and counting. By the way, that's today as I make this video. I have to wonder, what's next? Oh, still counting. And this could go to this in one of yours. Think of the chaos, the danger, the lawlessness. And what about the survivors? Gonna dig out with your keyboard? Not me. Give me my trilogy. I'm just saying. This is one of my trilogy sets. With a more bushcraft orientation, this set has a permanent place in my master survival pack that's kept in my house under the bed. The knife is a buck kalinga. The hatchet or hand axe is a Granfors Brook small forest axe made in Sweden. The folding knife is a traditional Case XX camp knife in a neck rig. These are some of my favorite survival tools. They're high quality and finely made. I can depend on them to get the job that I need doing done. The trilogy of tools should be the foundation of any survival kit. With these tools, you can provide for the basic survival needs of shelter, fire, water, and food by either direct use of the tools themselves or using them for making other implements. The Granfors Brooks axe. Each axe head is hand forged and the maker's initials are stamped on it. Matthias Matson made this one. I love this axe. And this is a good sturdy workhorse of a knife. I carried a much cheaper version called a Camp King when I was a boy. Used the heck out of it, and I still have it, and that was a long time ago. I wish the blades locked back, but you can't have everything. Now this kalinga is a real beauty. Later on in this lesson you'll learn about the most common blade styles. This blade is called a trailing point because the point is higher than the spine. I don't talk about this configuration in the lesson, but I'll show it to you here. A kalinga of this vintage is now a collector's item, and I think it's a lot better looking than the Nessmuk's dippy knife. The new kalingas are more stylized. Trio number 2 is a more tactical burbcraft set. This combo is carried in the survival kit I carry daily to my job site. The tools fit in a zipped pocket on the back of my messenger bag. So there, alongside my laptop, I have what I need to get myself out of a tough situation if I should happen to get into one. The knife is a Gerber Gator fixed blade rigged up for neck carry. It can be reverted to belt carry very easily. The axe is a Gerber Gator backpacks, and it has a small fixed blade knife hiding out in the handle. It's handy for food prep. The multi-tool is a Gerber Diesel with an accessory kit with various drivers. These again are high quality, well-made tools that can be relied on to perform. And note the fire starter tucked under the Ranger band, and I'll tell you in a little bit what Ranger bands are. And the 550 paracord wrapped around the sheath. The extra utility knife is here, held in by magnets. The accessory kit has a selection of screwdriver heads, and multiple blades in the multi-tool include a scissors, saw, can and bottle openers, wood and metal file, knife blades, plain and serrated, and an awl, and they all lock back. Now the Gerber Gator fixed blade knife is a very useful knife, nice size and a really comfortable grip. Now note the pinky lanyard. The little finger slips in here for a more secure hold on the knife. I put these on most of my knives with lanyard holes. They're less bulky than a wrist lanyard setup. Trio number 3 is a kind of cross between the two, bushcraft and burbcraft. The knife and hatchet are tactical. The Swiss Army knife can be either, but the handmade custom sheaths are leather. Like I said, it's all a matter of style and really irrelevant to function. The knife is a Gerber Harsey Hunter, teamed up with Gerber Gator backpacks and a Victorinox Swiss Champ. The Swiss Army knife has some very useful tools: a saw blade, scissors, file, magnifying lens, pen, micro screwdriver, chisel, and a few more. It's very handy for crafting all kinds of implements. This trio is kept in my adventure pack, a small hydration day pack I take on outings, day hikes, hunting trips, and such. And again, note the fire starter attached to the sheath. It doesn't get any better than this. The Hunter is a good sturdy knife with a great grip, good tactical blade design. The Victorinox is really a champ. And the hand axe you've seen before. I'll bet he would. Hey, here's a thought. If you didn't catch it, you might need more than one Trilogy. If you're going to be prepared, it's kind of nice to have your preparations on hand when you need them. This is not always possible with only one survival kit. I have a master survival kit that has all my survival gear in it and is kept under the head of my bed. This is my main bug out pack. It has all my necessary items, including a 3-day food supply, emergency clothing, and of course Trilogy number 1. My second office kit is a messenger bag that carries my laptop, papers, and Trilogy number 2, along with a minimal survival gear setup. I have an adventure kit that I take on outings with its own Trilogy number 3. And each of my vehicles has a Trilogy tucked away in the trunk or under the seat with a first aid kit, road, and survival supplies. If you need it and you don't have it, what good is that?